Hey guys, Jeff the Nature Guy here on a nice cool fall day. And you guys know what these are, right? I love these guys, and she's getting a little frisky. These are goats, just domestic goats, pretty simple. And what I love about goats is, first of all, look how cute they are. They are just adorable. One of the animals you can feed, of course, here at the zoo. But how much do you really know about goats? Because they're pretty cool animals. First of all, they're what we call ruminants. That's a big word, ruminants, people call it. Big word. What that means is they have 4 stomachs. Can you imagine that? 4 stomachs. And what happens is they eat. So he's eating this little pellet. What's going to happen is she's going to digest it. It'll go down into her belly. And then later on today, she's going to throw it back up into her mouth. And she's going to chew it again, and that's called chewing her cud. And then she's going to swallow it again, and it's going to go down through the rest of her body. That's something that all goats have, are those 4 stomachs. That's kind of a cool thing. The other thing I love about them is, I'm not sure if you can see, and we'll try to get a close-up here, but they're wacky-looking eyes. Everybody talks about goat eyes. They have these little slits of pupils. That black there, it's called their pupil. And what those are is that, of course, that's their pupil. That's what they see through. But the reason they look like that is, well, all deer and bison, things like that, have eyes like that. But because the other part of their eye is so light, you can see that black slit. But there's a reason for it. Because these guys get eaten by a lot of things, unfortunately, out in the wild. And deer and things like that, a lot of predators. So that big eyeball sticks out of their head, so they have peripheral vision. That's another big word. It means they can see all around them without having to turn their head. So they can keep an eye on the back of them, they can watch in the front of them, they can watch on their side, and make sure nothing's going to sneak up and, of course, try to attack them. Now, the cool thing about goats is that they have been around for a long time, and they've been domesticated for over 10,000 years. That means people were actually training these goats to live with them for a long time. Reason being is that goats are good to have around, not only, well, today for weed control, but way back when they were bred for their meat and they were bred for their milk, because their milk is actually really, really good for you, and a lot of people realize that. Now, one thing I want to mention is the smaller goat that we have here. A lot of people ask us about her. Why is she so big? Is she pregnant? Not at all. She's actually quite healthy. She is not overweight. A lot of people think she's just fat, but she's not. What happened is, a long time ago, she had too many babies, and it caused her a problem inside of her belly, and now what you're seeing is scar tissue. So it's a lot like when you get a cut and it heals, and then you got a scar there. That's what's happening on her, but it's inside of her belly. So it makes her look like she's having more babies. But she's not. She's very healthy, and she is one of the great goat residents here at the zoo. I just love it. They are so cute. And last but not least, you may notice she's got some horns. Hers were gone when she was a baby, but they use those horns to butt each other around. And a lot of times you can see them do that. They like to knock each other around with those horns. Kind of fun thing to look for next time you're out here at the zoo. So guys, until next time, I am Jeff, the Nature Guy, with my 2 favorite goats in the world. I want you to come out to the zoo and see them and maybe even feed them yourself. See you guys real soon.